This video is made specifically for all of my classes on May 19, 2016. And what we're doing is we're taking our first step into logarithms and pHs and pOHs and all that stuff. So there's a couple of basic things that you have to know, and you're going to find this is really pretty easy stuff, the way I've got it set up for you. So first thing you want to do is write down everything that you see at the top of this screen. So stop the recording. Next, you need to write down these directions because you're going to be using them on all of the problems for tonight. So stop the recording right now. So basically what happens is you're given the hydroxide ion concentration or the hydrogen ion concentration. Whichever one you're given, you have to find either the pOH, as in this problem, or the pH if you're given hydrogen ion concentrations. So let's see how it works. There's actually 3 problems for each question. So the first problem is find the pOH. Now if this had been the hydrogen ion concentration, I'd have to find the pH, which we'll do in the second example. So we have an exponent of 4, or minus 4 that is, and we'll see how important that is in just a moment. So here's what we do. The first thing you do is write this down. Okay, that should be part of your homework. The next thing you do is you say the minus log of 10 to the minus 4, which is what we have given to us as the hydroxide ion concentration. And the next thing that you do is take the negative of the exponent, because that's the definition of a log. And the reason the negative is in front of the log is to change the exponent with the negative number to a positive number. So that's the first problem. Very simple. You can do this in your head, as I mentioned. Next, your job is to find, if in this case this is the pOH, we need to find the pH. And so write down that pH plus pOH is equal to 14. That's part of what you do when you do these problems. You don't have to make this stuff here, but this needs to be there. This stuff here, okay? Right here. Sorry, that arrow just got all over the place there. pH is equal to 14 minus 7, okay, because the pH plus the pOH is equal to 14. So that gives us a pH now of 10. Now a pH that is greater than 7 is got to have a solution that is basic. And so now if the pH is 10, the solution is basic. Of course, if the pH is below 7, it'll be acidic. But that's how you're going to work these particular problems. Okay, let's do a second example. Okay, in the second problem, we're given a hydrogen ion concentration, and the exponent is 10 to the minus 6 for the power of 10. So because it's hydrogen, we're going to be finding the pH, because the pH is the minus log of the hydrogen ion concentration. So you write this. That's part of your answer. Next, the minus log, you're plugging in now this number, 10 to the minus 6, is a positive 6. And from there, the pH plus the pOH is equal to 14. So what you need to do is write this and then plug in the numbers that you have. You have the 14 is going to be equal to the, the 14 is what always goes here as the first number, and then the other number is going to be 14 or less. So that in this particular case, you've got a 6, and you subtract the 6 from 14 to get your 8, and that becomes your pOH. And now we're going to determine whether this guy is an acid or a base. And we do that exactly the same way. Our reason is that pH is greater than 7, and this is, the solution is basic. So solution's basic. put boxes around your answers, and you're good to go. That's it for tonight's homework. Should be quick and easy.